Hi everybody, it's Molly. I just wanted to thank you all so much for coming and celebrating my wonderful mother, our wonderful mother with us. She is truly such a blessing to everybody that knows her, and especially her children have had the ability to live in the light of her wonderful love our entire lives. We are so, so lucky to have you, Mom. It was funny when we were planning what we were going to do for Mom's 70th birthday. There was a couple people that said, "Oh, is she going to want people to know that it's her 70th birthday? Is that crazy? Or is she going to be happy with that?" Or, And the funny thing about my mom is that she doesn't care that it's her 70th birthday. My mom's favorite saying is, "This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad." And she says that in happy times and in hard times, and whenever she says, "This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad." And just like that, that's how she felt about her 70th birthday, that I don't feel 70. I feel great. I've had such a wonderful life. I have such a wonderful life. So let's celebrate. And I think that as women, if we all sort of looked at the passing of time like that, we'd be better for it. So she really is, on so many levels, such an inspiration, but in that way, also an inspiration. And she is the best Grammy on earth. It's really a legacy to give your kids that, to give them this strength, and to give your grandkids that, and have them build all these beautiful memories with you over time. And I love you so much, and thank you so much for all you've given me. Thank you so much for all the times you've been there for me. Happy birthday, Mom. You're wonderful.
Hi Mom, I hope you're having a wonderful time at your birthday. We were so excited to celebrate the amazingness of you, and I hope you realize how much you impact every single person in this room and how much you mean to all of us. You are our light and our rock, and we love you, and I hope you have the best day and you enjoy every second of how we celebrate the amazing you. Here's to you. There's none better.
Peggy Ann, my daughter, an angel of God, I love her. She's
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you.
You've always been there for us through all the thicks and thins, and for that I'd just like to say I love you so much. You're my dearest person in this world, next to my dear wife and family, but I love you to death. Happy birthday, and looking forward to seeing you on the 30th.
I want to let you know that I'm honored to know you and to have you as a friend, and I'm even more honored to have you as a sister-in-law. You're a very generous and a very thoughtful and a very wonderful woman, and I wish you many, many, many happy birthdays. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Aunt Peggy! I am so sorry that I can't make it to your party, but I hope you have a wonderful night, and I love you, and I hope I see you soon.
My junior bridesmaid, my son's godmother, have a happy and wonderful 70th birthday. You know how much you mean to all of us? We just love you.
Birthday, Peggy, from the Dietrichs at the Jersey Shore, where we shared many great memories. See you soon.
Yeah, hi Peggy Ann, the happiest of birthdays to you. You're the best.
Hi there, Peggy Wagner-Mente. Happy, happy birthday. I have been your biggest fan ever since Ronnie brought me to Bobby's high school graduation and I saw this adorable little girl. What were you, 15 then? And it's not possible that you're 70. But the years have been very, very good to you. You look fabulous. I love you dearly and wish you the best on your 70th birthday and all the years to come.
One of my fondest memories of the two of us getting together is when Bob and Michael would go on business trips. And you and I would get together with the kids and we would stay overnight. The first thing we did early in the morning is we would clean the whole house. Not that your house was dirty, but that was our ritual. We would vacuum our way backwards out of the room. I love those good old days. Why didn't we keep that ritual going?
Hey Bob, is that what you told Peggy we were doing? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Peg.
Enjoy your day, sweetie.
I'm figuring it's been 25 plus years that I've spent time with your family. I'm so happy to be able to take part in this special event, and thank you to your family for including me in this. But happy birthday. I know your day is going to be wonderful, and I love you.
Happy birthday, Peggy Ann. Yeah, I remember when you were Peggy Ann. I remember when Bobby was going to bring Peggy Ann to our house, and he was all excited, so he knew this was somebody special. And then you saw why, because immediately you could see the love and devotion between the love story that would become Bobby and Peggy Ann. My dad and my mom took to you immediately. I remember your travels from Penn Pines, and I used to play basketball and come over and see Peggy Ann and her baby Megan. And then when you went to Atlanta, I visited you down there, and then you went to Lansdale. I remember your whole trek, and now the love story continues, and the love and devotion continues. That same love and devotion in Megan and Meredith and Molly with their children. And that's your legacy. It is a legacy of love. You've always been a devoted and loving wife and mother. And you've always been great to my family and my kids too, to Jonathan and Stacia and Michael and David. So we love you very much, and we wish you a happy birthday today. I wish I could be there. I'm at WABC on the radio talking about Donald Trump instead of being there talking about Donald Trump. So happy birthday, and I'm sure with your genes, we'll be back in another 10 years, and 10 years after that, and 10 years after that, and 10 years after that. So happy birthday, and as we celebrate your birthday, we continue to celebrate the love story that is Bobby and Peggy Ann.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday, and happy birthday. No, we're not going to sing the whole thing.
Right,
we love you, Aunt Peggy. And you're such a great mom and such a great grandmother. I think that's what everybody knows, right? You're you're the best. We love you. Happy 39.
Happy birthday, Aunt Peggy. That was a bit much. I'm sorry, as I was coming out, I realized I put a little too much into that. So happy birthday, Aunt Peg. That was creepy. Happy birthday, Aunt Peggy. That wasn't my best either, but we're just gonna move on. Happy birthday. When I heard that this video was happening, Megan, kudos. I had to make one, because in high school I would have spent many nights alone, and you made sure that I didn't have to, and that meant a lot. I mean, to me, you're like a third mother, and I can't express how much that meant, especially during that time, because being Chestnut Hill was a little off to me. I didn't have a lot of friends in the area, and I had you guys, and that was a huge impact on my life. So thank you. Happy birthday. I love you very much. Many more, and you mean the world to me.
Happy birthday to Aunt Peggy. Happy birthday to Aunt Peggy. Happy birthday to Aunt Peggy's. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Aunt Peggy. I just had so much fun just being at your house and being with you, and you've just been such a special person in my life, and I love you, and I'm so happy that we can celebrate your birthday, and my girls love you. Say, I love you.
I love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Peggy. My fondest memories of all of us together at the father-daughter dinners at the Union League. Many, many happy more birthdays.
Peggy's amazing. She's loving. She's generous. She's kind. she's principled too. Don't get in her way. Faith and family are what matters.
When we think of Peggy, we think of the way she was with Max and Andreas and continues to be. Extremely supportive, extremely loving, and as a friend. She's been a great friend.
We love you, Peggy. Happy birthday.
Hey, Aunt Peggy. Happy 70th birthday. Love you.
Happy birthday, Aunt Peggy.
We were only 39 when we became friends. We have certainly shared a lot of fun times. I remember a night when we were Carl groupies, hanging out in the ladies' room in the wee hours of a raunchy bar. Why don't we call Molly and tell her how drunk we are? Seemed like a good idea at the time, or the time at the outlets, when you were about to faint but insisted that I stay in line and pay for our great finds. I heard, and I said, Peg, that's for you. Well, at least we did get a ride back to our car from the ambulance drivers. Hopefully our friendship will go on for many more years. You have been my sister that I never had. You are my Lucy to my Ethel. Happy birthday, dear friend. I love you.
Peggy, who would have imagined that when we let Uncle Ed and Aunt Rita in to see the house next door to us, it would have led to a 30-year friendship with so many wonderful times together. Speaking of a good friendship, Peggy, you'll never know how much it meant to me when you smuggled those 2 small bottles of wine into Bryn Mawr Rehab. I knew then that you and I would develop a special bond. That bond is now secure because you and I are charter members of the Menti Party Wine Allocation Rule. The rule is very simple. If a guest asks for a glass of wine, you and I know to ask them, what would you like? If they say, oh, just red, we know they get a glass from the bottle on top of the bar. If they do say a specific wine that they would like, then we know that we have to reach down on the floor and give them a glass from a good bottle of wine. One of my favorite nights was the wine group dinner at Sharon and Carl's. It was outstanding the way you blew everybody away by getting the most correct in the blind wine tasting by just smelling the wines. I think you've had a lot of practice doing that. Over the years, it's been my privilege to help out when I can with heating system issues, the pool, the trampoline, and especially my good buddy Bogey. That's what good friends are for. So many times at your parties, or going to dinner, or just the 4 of us getting for a glass of wine, or 2, or 3, or 4, solving the world's problems has always been a special time. I look forward to many, many more years and times like that, sharing our life's experiences together. Salute.
Happy birthday. Thank you for giving rise to my favorite person, Molly, who in turn gave rise to my other favorite person, Harrison. Thank you for all you do for our family, from babysitting to party planning and everything else. And thanks also for treating me like one of your own for all these years. I hope your birthday is filled with lots of red wine, good food, and a lot of good times with friends and family. Here's to another 70 years. Cheers.
Who would have thought that 2 homeroom mothers would today be such a close part of each other's lives? Since Molly and Tim found each other again, we have shared so much. Celebrations, birthdays, weddings, Broadway shows, trips, and more. You have been such a treasured part of our lives, my good friend, and an important part of our family. We love you. Happy 70th birthday.
We were asked to think of some of our favorite memories of you. And I realized I have to go back a pretty long time now to think of any great memories that don't have you. You're there for everything. And I just want you to know how much we all love you and how much we treasure all of those days and all of those celebrations and memories. Happy 70th birthday.
I want to wish a happy birthday to Peggy Menti, and I'm so happy we get to spend it with you.
Happy birthday, Peggy. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag, zum Geburtstag, zum Geburtstag viel Glück.
from the city of Landshut, Niklas and I sending warm birthday wishes to you.
Happy birthday, Peggy!
Happy birthday, Aunt Peggy! We love you! We love you!
Oh, Peggy, when did I know that I would love you? You know when that was? When I first met you so many years ago in Chicago. We bonded from the very start. And of course, I really appreciated you when you took on the unenviable task of convincing your husband that I was the right man for your lovely daughter. Well, so many years later, I'm still in love with you. And look around you. Take stock of what's happening in this room today. Everybody outpouring of love and appreciation for you. You deserve that, Peggy. That's not an accident. You are a wonderful person, a wonderful grandmother, a wonderful mother-in-law. We love you so much. Have a great, great day. You deserve it.
Hey, Peggy, we just wanted to wish you a happy birthday, and I know you're 70 years old, and you might have some mixed emotions about being 70, but you look 58. 58's what I come up with, but I'll tell you one thing, I'd take 70 in a New York minute. So anyway, congratulations, have a good time, and happy birthday again.
Happy birthday, Peggy. 70 is not so bad, believe me. Have a great day and have a nice party with your family and friends, and wish we were there.
Happy birthday, Peggy. You are the one person in the world with whom I share a title, Grammy, and 4 of the best grandchildren in the world. So you guys give Grammy a big hug for me from the West Coast, okay? Happy birthday, Peggy.
Happy birthday, Peggy!
Hi, Mrs. Menti.
Hi, Mrs. Menti.
Hi, Mrs. Menti.
The Iannucci's just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. We are so grateful to have gotten to know you over the years. You always let us into your home, but also your heart, and you truly are loved as one of our own family. We hope you have a wonderful birthday, and we're so blessed to know you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy 70th birthday from Karen, Eric, Bonnie, Annabelle, and Jocelyn. Hope you have a great day and a great year. Happy birthday! Here's to many more.
Hola, Peggy. I'm here in Mexico City, and so I thought I'd do a special rendition of a happy birthday for you. Yeah. Feliz cumpleaños, feliz cumpleaños, feliz cumpleaños, y no sé qué cantar ahorita. Feliz cumpleaños, feliz cumpleaños, feliz cumpleaños, y desde lo fondo de mi corazón. I wanna wish you a happy birthday. I wanna wish you a happy birthday. I wanna wish you a happy birthday from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a happy birthday. I wanna wish you a happy birthday. I wanna wish you a happy birthday from the bottom of my heart.
This is the letter G for who?
Grammy.
Grammy.
My Grammy is the best. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Grammy. You are beautiful, just like me.
Hey, Grammy, I love you so much. I mean, I've known you for a whole decade, so I know how amazing you are. Happy birthday.
Happy to you. Happy birthday, Grammy. Can you say, I love you? Happy Grammy. Grammy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grammy. I can't believe you're already 25. 25. It's a big number. It's getting up there. Anyways, happy birthday, Grammy. I love you. Hi Grammy, I just have one quick story that always reminds me what a wonderful person you are. I remember in 6th grade when I lived in Chicago, you called me up one morning, you were like, I'm really sad that I didn't get to go back to school shopping with you. And later that afternoon you put me on a plane and I flew out and spent the whole weekend shopping with you. And I will never ever forget it. It just reminds me of how giving and loving and a special person you are. I hope you have the most wonderful birthday that you deserve. I love you so much.
Hi Mommy. I asked all these great people to send me messages of happy birthday for you, and they poured in. So I'm a little bit of a wreck because I've been listening to them tell me how much they love you all week. And they're right, you're wonderful. Now it's my turn. And where do I start? I'm your baby, you're my mommy. You will always be my mommy. If I can just be a tenth of courageous and brave and smart and thoughtful and kind and generous as you were to us as kids to them, I'll succeed as a mom. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy all of these people loving you. You so deserve it. Happy birthday, Mommy. Mwah.
I think that I've always been lucky. And I believe that the luckiest thing that ever happened to me in my life was that I met and married Peggy. We met each other at the Drexelbrook Club over in Delaware County on October 25th, 1968. She came in and I was there with a group of my friends, and there was the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen in my life. She looked like our 3 daughters, to give you an idea of how stunning she was. I was 23 and she was just 21. She was actually coming there to celebrate her birthday, which had taken place a week or so beforehand. We were married October 25th, 1969. And people said all the things that they say now. Are you too young? But we got married. And as I mentioned, I'm lucky. We've had this wonderful life. Part of it was because I was right. She was beautiful, and she was not only beautiful, she was smart and funny and became a wonderful mother. We had 3 spectacular children and now 6 spectacular grandchildren. And every one of them go up and say, oh, isn't that one such a special person? And you know, it's because they come from Peggy, who has given this great life for us all to enjoy and for kids to aspire to be like. And it's because of Peggy. You know, she's built a life for us that hopefully everybody goes, boy, I want to be like that. I want the Christmases, I want the summer, just those nice times when we all sit around the table and everybody's laughing. You know, it's just been a wonderful life. So I'll just end by saying happy birthday to the love of my life. The rest is hopefully as enjoyable as the first. I was going to say how many years, but it seems like it's only been a few. I love you, darling.